has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He'll return it from inside the 5. So the Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time tonight. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Gets loose. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Kramer. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. They'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Movement here from the tight end. They call the counter run here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they pick up the first on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. Gonna run it. It's Holland. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is, but it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Ending off on the draw play. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks free. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1. They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? 2nd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Baldwin. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Baldwin. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
3rd down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So, Brooke, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take off. Picks up the first and is still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a 1st down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Takes the handoff. It's Holland. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Ball handed to the running back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On the run, it's Holland. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play to the outside. Running with purpose. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. For the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. On he comes for his second punt of the game. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll hand it off. Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Running through the tackle. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And remember, they blocked one of his earlier attempts. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team, trying to get 3 before the end of the half. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Notre going to wrap up the first half here. Just kicking out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. They'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Joseph. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Play action here on first down. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Off play action. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Kramer. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And now the try here for the extra point. And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Holland. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Holland. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Joseph. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and they're getting
pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Boy, this defense continues to have a great day. Look up at the scoreboard. They got a nice lead. You got fourth down now coming up, deep in your opponent's own territory. But if I'm this offense at this point in the game, you got to think about going for it.
And the Canes will have to punt this one away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Breaks in open space. He's in the clear. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They're going to run it. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw to the left. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The offense starts with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Fielded at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop. So keep it going. Takes the handoff. It's Holland.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a 1st down on a 1st down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. The back's got it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. On the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Okay,
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the BHC is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Great move there. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. You made it. 3 points on the board. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it again. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Heading left after the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Back to throw. It's Davis. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. Here he goes. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.